What's good, fellas? It's your boy EJT. We back with the NBA 2K20 demo right here. As you see us greening, using the square button right here. We're gonna go over today which is better. Is the shot stick better? Is just using the square button better? Now, I am using the square button right now. As you see us greening a couple of these off top. The controller will vibrate. I know on the PlayStation 4, I'm using the square button just to shoot. So it's kind of, you're just waiting on a slight vibration in the controller and you're waiting on that window. See that yellow window that's popping up? You're trying to get it in the center of the yellow window. Now you're also gonna have to use your timing with your eyes to kind of get a feel for the player. I know when we're able to take the shot meter stick off, it should be a whole lot easier to green with just the square button. But there are penalties this year for over dribbling. Yeah, Phil, I don't really know how I feel about this. You know, I don't know. It's all right. It seems like it takes a little bit longer to time the shots. You know, I would almost rather at this point just look at his release point. I will say 2K definitely did us a solid this year, because last year in NBA 2K20, it seemed like everybody was greening. And it was just, you know, there were some games where just people just greening nonstop. And I was just like, man, the shot is broke on here. You know, cast that in even Steph Curry and, you know, elite shooters. You know, how you make a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar that can just shoot threes, or a build that's 7'2" that can just green everything. So, you know, we've been using the square button this whole first part. To say we've been able to green us a couple of them. Like I said, you just wait for that vibration. I've been getting a lot of whites, so I don't know, man. This new shot meter is definitely going to take a lot more time to get used to. I wanted to hop in, show you guys the controller so you guys can see, you know, what I'm doing. Now let's go ahead, let's move into the shot stick real quick. Now this is more of the tricky thing. I've never you know, it's just, you know, you use the R, and then it, you know, if you're on the right side, it's gonna slide to the right. Then you got to move it over to the left a little bit. So it's more of a timing to where, you know, you hold down. There you go. We got us a green right there. So you hold down the right analog stick, and then, you know, with the way I'm aiming is I'm pressing up. You know, yeah, it's real off right there. I don't know, man. This one is definitely gonna take some time to get used to. You know, I'm trying to start with it down, roll it around, you know, get the timing right. To be honest with you, you know, I'm not the best at this the shot stick meter. So if it was up to me, fellas, and you don't have to aim or do any of that stuff, just go ahead and use the square button. You know, until 2K, I don't know, gives us some type of, see, we're using the square button right now, so we're going back to what we were doing in the beginning of the video, just using the square button. Like I said, you can definitely tell off the dribble, it's harder to time shots. It almost seems like the release, you have to hold it down a little bit further than except catch and shoots. Yeah, see, we're able to green a lot more with the with the square button. Let's go back. Let's take a couple more shots with the shot meter. Seems like with the shot meter, the meter it's going back and forth. So it's like you gotta hold down on the right analog and then move it up. And then when you move it up and you're aiming, you kind of gotta toggle the controller left to right like this. So push down, and then when you go up to aim, you're like toggling up left to right to see really what angle you want to be able to get your shot off. I don't know, fellas. This is very confusing. Definitely over time, probably get used to the shot meter. If I was you guys, I would just use the square button. I'm sure once the attributes on the players and the stats start coming up, it'll be a whole lot easier just to time them and green them using the square button. As we're back to the square button right now. You know, like I said, wait for that small vibration in it, let go, we're hitting a lot of whites. You know, we're able to green. If I was gonna green any shots, I would just use the square button. That's what most people were doing last year anyways. The shot stick, I don't know, because you know, when you're moving to the side like this, you know, you gotta press down. I don't know, fellas. It's just the shot meter is broken. You know, we hit a greener with the shot stick right there, but I don't know. It just seems broken to me. It feels up, to my opinion. I would just go ahead and just use the square button. If you can get used to this shot stick meter, you know, it definitely seems like if you can get it down, it's going to be easier to time. You know, so you're basically just using the right analog, coming up and trying to go left and right, toggle it. So see, and if you move it all the way to the right, see down right, it'll move all the way down left. It'll go all the way to the left. See down left on the right analog, down right on the right analog. That's just a lot, and especially if you're in a game and you're trying to run back and forth. I'm cool off the shot stick meter. They didn't broke the game. Now I'm sure, you know, we'll be able to get used to it after a while, but you know, you gotta hold the right analog stick down and just move the controller. I don't know. Maybe some people have an easier time with this, as we're back to using the square button right here. You just a white, you know. We're as you can see with the square button, we're greening way more shots than with the analog stick. So if you guys have any comments on, you know, any tricks you guys figured out with this right analog stick, let me know, because I have no idea. We're using the right analog right now. We're getting some whites. You know, as you can see, you gotta move the right analog stick down, and then you gotta move it up, and then, you know, toggle it. And I'm cool off this meter stick. So either way, boys, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get some gameplay. I might actually live stream some gameplay right now of this 2K21. Let me know what you guys think about this shot stick meter. Do you like the right stick analog? Do you even like the idea of them letting us have to aim? I do like the idea that not everyone can green on every single shot. It just seemed a little ridiculous last year. At least this year it'll be a lot more realistic. So as I'm using the square button, you see I'm able to green, and I'm getting the hang of it with the analog stick. Just hold it down, move it left and right, but we right back to the square button. So either way, it's your boy EJT. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. We out.
Back like I never left. Nike all on me, I deserve a check. Niggas mad, I got them upset. I ain't live for muscle, but I still flex. You ain't talking money, then I got no interest. Ballin' on these niggas, what I do best. Any nigga hating, man, tell them niggas stay. I'm on the way right now. I'm making plays right now.